Well, welcome back. What's up, Meagle-like geeks and freaks? It's been, I don't know how long, 2-3 weeks since we actually had done any channels. It's been extremely busy at my company, and we've been on the road a lot, and we got a ton of stuff to bring, a lot of stuff to show you today. Some stuff that we've got in the mail, other stuff just acquired for my birthday recently, which was fun. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes and so on. That was always nice to see. I'm going to do a little something here real quick. I just want to do a quick something because I'm going to try something a little different today. I don't have enough camera space and depth on here, I don't think, to show you what I want to show you without being out of scope. So let's do this. What I'm going to do is try and see if I can jump in at the same time with my phone and be able to cut back and forth. And there we go. Let's try. Why is this here? Let's see if I can cut back and forth. And then I'll be able to bring both up. Okay. Try that. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let's give this a shot and see how we're going. All right. So here we go. Let's see what's here. Close this stuff up. All right. So let's get started with the simple stuff. So been trolling Dollar Tree quite a bit, and the Final Faction figures, they're blowing up, exploding all over the place. Used to be $1, now it's $1.25. Still a great buy. Essentially, you're getting all kinds of cool stuff. We've got, I've shown some of these before. So this just happens to be one of them. This is Shift. And, you see an action figure. She's got the swords that mount to her back. There's a hole on her back so you can put them on. And a little card. There's a cartoon. If you scan this on YouTube, where you can just go look for it. They've got all the characters. This is the later series card. No, this is the original card. So, but what's cool is, like, if you guys don't know, you see these two swords that go in this plastic pack on her back. Originally, I thought they were just plastic, one molded piece. But actually, those swords remove themselves. You can actually pull them out and put them in her hands. The figures have pistols, and some of you guys are really starting to enjoy them. Guys like Rendell Wall, I saw out there, is customizing them, and for $1, $1.25, these figures can't be beat. There's guys blowing YouTube up, videos up all over the place about these figures. They're on eBay now. These simple dollar figures are being sold for $15, $10, some $19. Just depends who's on there. So they're a great buy. Hopefully Dollar Tree keeps going to make these. They made a vehicle. So the first round was just figures. Then they made, and some accessory sets. You'll get a set, something like this, where it's accessories, and then you can swap them out. Now, this is a second series accessory set. It's cool because it's made specifically for one of the figures, and it tells you how to put it together. And the pieces almost come apart like Legos on some of them. It's great. Here's another one, Series 1. It tells you Series 1, what series it's in, so you can see. And they're really good. They're actually great. For the price, you can't be beat. They come with all kinds of accessories. Just absolutely phenomenal. I'm not sure Dollar Tree's doing it, but please keep it up. Then they made a vehicle. They made an ATV. I'll bring some of that stuff over if you guys want to see it. But I'll bring that over. Then they put an armor kit for it with extra weapons. Then they made an alien vehicle called the Rumbler, which is essentially this bad boy. And you can put an alien inside, and it's just, kind of round, giant wheel thing. And then if you buy the accessory kit for another $1.25, you get these two front pieces and this piece that goes on the back, and it becomes this vehicle that's this big now becomes this big. It's really cool. Anyway, they're great for $1.25. You can't go wrong. So take a look at Final Faction. If you don't have a Dollar Tree near you, let us know. We're actually, lots of us are out there buying and looking for each other. For example, Gilbert Rodriguez is in our group in Meagle-like. He is. There are a lot of figures. He's getting a certain series of figures, and he's getting all the comic books, because there's actually a comic book that comes with it. It comes bagged from Dollar Tree for $1.25. That goes with the series. I have not found them up here to save my life. I just started finding all the additionals, Series 2 figures, and I was able to acquire them in a whole bunch, and then we're doing some trading. So Gilbert's getting me some comics, and I'm getting him some figures, and some of the other guys, we're sending them out. Rich Hurley is going to be addicted to Final Faction because his Dollar Tree has none. So we just sent him off a big box full of Final Faction figures, and hopefully you should get those soon and enjoy them. But for those of you guys who haven't seen them yet, I'm telling you, you cannot go wrong. For $1.25, you will love them, unless you don't like the 3 3/4 inch format. But they look very similar to the G.I. Joe style stuff. I shouldn't say the little ones. And that the cards of kind of like what their expertise is. And they've got weapons, and each one's a different character. And then they've actually stepped it up. So it was, there's only articulations, legs and hands, and then the head. But they stepped it up. Then they came up with a figure that actually is two faces, and you can spin the head, and he has a hood that comes on and off. They have a figure, you put him in water, and there's 3 points on him that it glows, basically bright green or yellow when you put him in warm water. Kind of like when you used to put your brother's hand in the warm water, your younger brother at night when he was sleeping, make him pee. They have figures now. They actually, which is great this year, these are new. They got several figures that actually are spring-loaded, so you can actually launch missiles. Fantastic. Love that. They've got a turret. And I'll bring some of that stuff over there because I like to show you guys some of that stuff. And then tons of accessory kits. Accessory kits such as... And they've made accessory kits through all the series. So this is like the air assault, and pretty much these figures, they all have pegs in the back where you can connect these things, or in their arms. They have pegs to connect weapons, swords, and so on. Here's some. You can see, like, if you buy this figure, these are bolt-on kits for it. It tells you what you can do to give it some cool stuff. There is a Cyber Arms figure. I mean, this is just basically for different characters. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff in there. You're not going to find anything better for $1.25. I mean, take a look at this guy, the P-131. I know it's kind of hard to see with the glare. He's absolutely fantastic. And again, you can scan for them. Here's the Synthoid, which is a very popular Series 1 alien, which I've shown you before. But when you get some of the kits, you can literally just remove his arms. This is the peg that goes in. You can remove his arm and replace it with some of the other sets that go in there. What else do we have? These are actually cool. These are called the crawlers, and they basically look like spiders. And you may think like, oh, that's pretty cool. They look like spiders, and these actually are posable. They don't just sit still. You can actually move their legs. They're completely mobile and so on. And then these are the 2 big ones. This is, I think, is this Colonel? This is Colonel Crepitus. I forget. He's one of the more recent ones. When the kind of the guy in charge, bad guy. He's a little hard to find for some people, and this one was the greatest one, I thought. He's all in red. This is Diablo, and he's all in red. And he's fantastic. I mean, they're just great monsters, all kinds of stuff, or aliens, I should say. Lots of good stuff in here. So check out your Final Factions. Like I said, the scene is blowing up. I'm watching Dollar Tree getting cleared out of these things. I mean, absolutely cleared out of them. I see kids buying them. It's not expensive for a parent to get a kid a toy. Kids don't usually always take care of their toys, and parents don't want to waste money sometimes because the kids just lose them or ruin them anyway. But in any case, there's all kinds of stuff here. So there's tons. If you guys need help finding them, by all means, please let me know, and I'll be happy to take a look and help you find them. All right, let's see some of the other crap that I've got. All right, so should we still go? Let's go off Dollar Tree for a second. So there's this Johnny Lightning Universal Monster series. It is Series 1, a Series 2, a Series 3, and I believe a Series 4. Series 1 was basically a Johnny Lightning, or like a Hot Wheels Matchbox style car, and it came with a film cell in it from different movies. They were on a blue card. This is Series 2, which is red, and they gave you the card, and instead of a film cell, they gave you a cover for the card. This happens to be the Phantom of the Opera card. I just picked this up from eBay. There's 11, and right now I'm missing number 1 and number 5, which is an 1980 Aerovet and a Corvette Stingray, and also number 8, the Woolies Panel van. I was missing, I think, 5 of these. Now I'm down to 3. Really like these. If you're a monster collector, these are great. They're official Universal Studios monster items. You can see from the logo, they're just fantastic. All right, so while we're on the theme of cars, I have no idea why, but I've been going a little crazy recently with cars, digging up some stuff from my youth. My daughter has hundreds of Matchbox and Hot Wheels cars she's been collecting over the years. I mean, literally hundreds. And finally got them kind of organized where we want them. And where's that other thing, Amanda? I don't know where it is. Oh, it's over there. Let me grab it. And we kind of get them organized. And so we move on, and then I started having some very, what was I going to say, some very nostalgic moments of things that I had as a kid and started out searching them. Let me show you this very cool Hot Wheels Batmobile. We know Hot Wheels makes a ton of Batman cars. I've showed you guys the remote control, the Batman car, which is literally a Hot Wheels car with remote control. It's fantastic. It's like $20 at Target, I think. Great, great car. And then they've made tons of Batmobiles, Joker mobiles, and you name it over the years. For me as a kid, the go-to was Matchbox when they came in the box before they were carded. And they were the go-to car, being that they're British Lesney products, if you will. Living overseas, we had a lot more of those than Hot Wheels. As a matter of fact, we didn't have any Hot Wheels until we came back to the U.S. But let me show you this really cool Batmobile. I just bought two and sent one off to Max, overnighter, because as you guys know, he's a huge Batman fan. And they're hard to find for some reason. I don't know if they're being scoffed up. Dollar Tree had some great Hot Wheels collections, and they had a bunch of Batmobiles. And then all of a sudden, I've been to 10 Dollar Trees within a 20-mile radius in the last 2 weeks, and they are emaciated of Hot Wheels. There's nothing left. I mean, literally, there's some Matchbox. There's some other cars I'll show you in a minute, like another knockoff brand, but these are really cool. So let me show you this car because I think this is cool. If you are a Batman or a Hot Wheels fan, this is a great little car. They've made Hot Wheels has made every Batmobile known to man, including the ones from the cartoons and so on. But this one I really like. It's from the classic TV series. It is for 2022. It's kind of a squished Batmobile. It's original Batmobile in this little tiny, looks like a clown car, kid size. It's actually quite cool. It's kind of a bitch to find. I saw one in the store and I didn't buy it. I don't know why. I regretted it because I wound up having to pay more for these on eBay, but they're very, very cool. Really love this figure. It's absolutely fantastic. I mean, this car, it's absolutely fantastic. So if you haven't picked one of these up, these are very cool. You can find them on eBay. They range in prices. I was lucky. I got two of them for $10, but they're a Dollar Tree. They're only $1.25, and I think at Walmart they're $1 if you can find them. Hot Wheels is becoming very hard to find in my area. The shelves are usually cleared out. Normally Hot Wheels and stuff, I pretty much just stick to things like Ford Mustangs, some Ford GTs, cool cars like that, and then I have a whole series of Batman stuff, Superman stuff. I'm really originally more of a Corgi Jr. fan. I like the old superhero vehicles, the James Bond vehicles, the mini ones where you press the button and the little dude flips out the top. I actually had one, and then somebody launched it, and I can't find the goddamn little guy that went in it, but all kinds of cool James Bond stuff and so on. All right. So on the theme of cars, I moved this over. I was actually picking these up at Dollar Tree. I don't know why. I was out with my wife, and we just kind of spotted these. And she spotted these pieces first. And apparently there's three, I think, to the series. I think there's only three. There's three, and I think I only have, I just have the two of them right now. Am I correct? I think there's three. Anyway, these are just these, they have what they call turbo wheels, which is obviously some Chinese, I believe, knockoff. Car's not included, but this is kind of a little car repair station. And if you take a look at the back, they kind of, I don't know if they snap together, they go together. I haven't opened this up yet. There's a car repair, a car wash, and there is also looks like an auto service place. So you can take a look. It's just kind of little Hot Wheels stuff. I'll find a place someday when I get the shelves cleaned up. They're not Legos. You just snap them together real fast and off they go. But what they did in addition to that is they went further and they started making things like, for example, Turbo Wheels, this construction zone, where it's basically some kind of knockoff Matchbox Hot Wheels car, kind of a very thin building, a front to a building, some signs and so on. But then they added, of course, can't go wrong without the police station, even as the little garage over here for it to go inside. And, of course, the firehouse. And just, on the buildings and the fronts, all these doors, they actually open up. These actually open. I mean, they're very thin, but they actually open up. So if you want to stage out a pretty badass diorama, you can do that. And then what else have they done? They've also made this fire truck with a ladder that actually can be lifted up and down in this fire rescue boat, if you will. And then, of course, the police truck with the trailer, if you will want. But these are just knockoff Hot Wheels cars, if you will. Oops, don't want to lose that. Hot Wheels cars or Matchbox cars and so on. All right, what other stuff do we pick up? Well, glad you asked. We were at Walmart last night, one of my Walmarts, and this, I always love the Transformer toys, but they're so expensive. I'm not a Transformers collector, but I think some of them are badass, like the one that turns into the gorilla, one turns into the lion, so on. And I pass them up all the time because they're usually expensive. This one was actually on clearance yesterday. I love the fact it's kind of some, I don't know, dinosaur type thing, if you will. And if you take a look at the back, he actually transforms and so on. But it was only like $7. I'm like, sold. All right. What else did we get? We have some other stuff here. This stuff came in the mail. We actually have here. So this is actually a Tomlin Famous Monsters of Legend or Star Raiders Morlock or Biko figure. Now you can see he has the glow hands. He has the glow feet. He does not have his outfit. I have probably like 10 of these or something like that. But the head is not the glow head. They replaced the glow in the dark head with a regular head. But because these bodies are such a bitch to come by and so on, because I love the Tomlin so much, I couldn't pass this up. So as you can see, he's new. But if you take a look at the back, you guys might be able to see that Tomlin logo on there. It's a bunny, if you will. I think I showed you guys this. He is missing his whip and so on. But all these pieces I have. But the cool thing about the Tomlins, if you haven't seen, is they did use actually rivets in the joints for the knees and the feet and the elbows, which is actually pretty good. So for a Dollar Tree rack toy, this is pretty good. I don't know why this guy bothered putting the head on. He should have left it. He could have sold the body for a ton. Head doesn't make that much of a difference and so on. And then we went so further and we went and scoffed this guy up. Now I have one of these. He broke. And I was able to get this one at a very good price. Now, the problem with this guy is that the button mechanism, which is on the back for his quick draw action, doesn't work very well. The only way to fix that is this is glued together to open this up. So the reason I got him is because he literally has his hat. These hats are so impossible to come by that if you don't buy it with the hat to begin with, good luck getting it. Now, just so you know, this figure also came in a 5-inch version, and he was part of the Prairie Hunter, I think it was, figure. So I have the Indian, but I don't have the cowboy. But it is literally the same cowboy, just not squished down to a 5-inch version. So I think the plan is actually going to be to maybe cut him open, take his arm out, because the one I have is the plastic. Literally, when I bent his arm, it literally just disintegrated, fell apart. I was able to fix it with a washer, but I don't love it. And as you can see, this one's a little tight. They are jointed also at the knee down here, but I'm absolutely terrified to move them, or maybe I'll just leave him as is, because all in all, he's not in bad shape. It's just a shame that his quick draw action doesn't work. But you actually push this button and he would throw this up there. It's probably the spring inside is shot, or it's off, or a piece of plastic may have broke because I hear something rattling. But he is in good shape. And this is, I believe this is Buffalo Bill Cody, if I remember correctly. And he's about I think he's a 10-inch figure. Take a look. Nope, he's about a 9-inch figure. Sorry. He's a 9-inch figure. There were 3 in the series. There was Buffalo Bill Cody. There was, Jesus Christ, I think it was Jesse James. I think Wild Bill Hickok. And they pop up on eBay from time to time. They do not usually have their hats. The guns do not come out of their hands. So the only thing you really lose is the hat. It's a rubbery hat, if you will, rubbery material. When I first saw this, I bought it. And the heads are also squishy. You guys aren't aware of these. But the bodies they're hard, kind of like the Johnny West figures, if you will, the Marks Johnny West. But, they sent it and I opened it up. I'm like, holy shit, there's no hat in it. Did I lose the hat? I went through everything. And I emailed the seller. I'm like, I don't think he came with the hat that was in the picture. She was like, oh, I have it. So off she sent it, which was very cool. I was very excited for that. All right, let's move on, shall we? Tons of stuff. This is what happens when you don't do stuff for a while, right? When you get all this other stuff. All right. So again, before I get to the big Batman piece, which is huge, I'm going to try and do it from my phone and bring that in. Before we get to that point, let's check these beauties out. I think I'm missing one. I am missing one. I'm not sure where he is. He's got to be like that. Oh, there he is. Okay. So Dollar Tree, again, $1.25. They always have this stuff of all kinds of crap that's in there. And one of the things that I always find that they have are dinosaurs, right? So I love the old Marks dinosaurs, but these are hard to pass up for $1.25. They're a little rubbery. They're actually want to get the plastic. Let's get this stuff cut off. There's no need for having these on anymore. These are not going to go up in value at any time soon, and nor do I care. I'm not a collector to make money. I'm a collector to enjoy the collection. And there's nothing wrong if you collect that you want to make money in the future. That's up to you. Enjoy the way you collect. It's yours. Do it the way you want. Okay, let's get this out of the way. All right, I'm going to move this. So these actually pick these up for Dollar Tree. I'm hoping they make more. This is basically some kind of ankylosaurus, if you will. You know, your dinosaurs. This is a Diplodocus, and you can tell that he's got the crest on his head if you know your dinosaurs. This is a Tyrannosaurus Rex, a little cheat Rex, and this clearly is a Dimetrodon, which, to be honest with you, is not actually a dinosaur. Dimetrodon is actually just a lizard. He was not classified as a dinosaur, believe it or not. Okay. If I remember correctly. I think that's right. It was the Stegosaurus that was. Okay. So let's get to the giant piece. So I have to thank my wife because she, and I don't have it, holy shit's upstairs. She picked me up for Easter. My wife cracks me up. So we get the kids stuff, and then she gets me a whole bunch of stuff. One of the things inside, which is upstairs, I believe. Amanda, my daughter's over there trying to ignore me, so she doesn't have to do anything, was the Mcfarlane Catwoman figure. It's on the card. It's fantastic. Now, I told Rich Hurley, who went out and picked up the Penguin and the Catwoman for me. He picked them up, and then my wife got one for Easter, but I'm excited because the second one I'm going to open up. They're becoming very hard to find. I don't have the Batman, the Robin. I do have the Riddler, which Rich Hurley was able to get me, Penguin, and now Catwoman. There's two of them. So still working for the Batmobile, but my wife bought me the Batcave for Christmas. So my wife went a little further to help me out here, and this thing I've heard about. I've never bought it before. I don't know if I could afford it based on the collection I have. No, I mean, I just didn't even know where to find it. Apparently, it's a little hard to find. I think you have to order them. I don't know if anybody has them in stock, but she told me she had to dig it out a little bit. Let me see if I can bring this up on my phone. So give me a sec. I'm going to see if I can pop in on my phone. Let's see. If it'll let me pop in. So I should have. Let me see if this lets me pop in. I'll find out in a second. It may not, but we'll see in a second. Well. Okay. Blue phone. We'll call this Blue phone. And we're going to join this. See if I can do it without the microphone on. I guess we can't. All right, well, we'll see. All right, well, we're going to see. Your browser's not supported. Don't care. All right, what I was trying to do is actually bring the phone up so I'd be able to put this in on you guys. Let's see here. That's funny. You don't support Chrome? Is that true? Wow. Okay. Interesting. All right, so let's try this. Let's copy this. And we're going to... Yeah, we're trying to bring this up over here, so it's not going to let me do that. So that's okay. So let me show you what this is. I'll try and do it with this camera. It's humongous. I'll do my best to show you. It's not easy. And I had to send this to Max overnighter to show him. This is literally a giant Mezco Batcave set. This is a complete set. There is nothing. Okay, let's show you the front first. It's gigantic. It's gigantic, as you can see. That's the front. The sides are all Batman related. And on the back, everything you see here is included, including the Batcave, the Batmobile, Alfred, Batman, Robin, Catwoman, Riddler, Joker. And each one except for the Joker, every figure, I don't know why they didn't do the Joker, but every figure besides the Joker has an additional head you can swap out. They come with crazy accessories. So these are, I think, let's get this open. I'll see if I can open this for you. These are, this is like massive. This is from Mezco Toys. It's actually great graphics on the front. I'll show this again. So you can actually see it's Batman over here. It looks like he just kicked the crap out of the Joker, who's swirling stars around his head. Let me open this bad boy up. So it opens like exactly what you want. Giant box. And I'm not going to take everything out. I'm going to give you an idea of what's inside so you guys can actually see. The Batcave is inside. All the figures are here. A little bit for you guys so you can see. And it's got everything from the Bat Shield, which says Bat Shield on it. It's got the POW, the Bang, all that cool stuff like the Mcfarlane stuff has. It's got tiny little bat communicators, batarangs. It's got so much tiny little stuff in here. I mean, all the little accessories that you used to see on the TV show. They picked kind of choice items out of the TV shows. They have stands. These are the bat poles for the Bat Cave. As you can see, they're metal. If I'm correct, they look like little brass poles and so on. But it's absolutely phenomenal. It's just an incredibly awesome gift. See if we can get you guys. Let's show you guys the Batmobile. So we have this foam that comes out, and then the Batmobile is situated inside. And it's a fantastic, absolutely awesome Batmobile, if you will. Turn it over. It's a nice black, matte black finish, and so on. Doors, I believe, all open. I think maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know. No, the doors do not open. Or do they open? I don't know. I don't think the doors open. I think the hood opens. Honestly, I'm not even sure at this point. I haven't even gone through this yet. Oh, the back opens. Okay. So this back part opens, if you will. And there's probably some other stuff that goes on. There's a whole bunch of features to this that the hood opens as well. But I have not opened it yet. I'm terrified. I'm going to like drop this whole thing. Let's see. There's like I said, I gotta go through this stuff and see how this goes, but you can see there's the little blade on the front for the Batmobile. I don't know if that comes out. I have to take a look and see how this whole thing works. There's a whole bunch of instructions. Oh, the hood does not open. The hood doesn't open. But this is in the front. It spins. I mean, I haven't even tried this yet, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's definitely got some very cool stuff to it. Oh, okay, so here. So you can actually spin the wheels from the back, if you will. And there's other stuff that goes on. I have to actually go through it and take a look. But it's a really great set, guys. I don't even know how much it is. All I know is it was expensive. I know she paid a good price for it. But for some reason, my wife is absolutely amazing. Supports my toy habit. And these are instructions for doing the back cave. Okay, hold on. So it says retractable buzzsaw that is activated via a button on the windshield. Oh, hold on. All right. So let's see what it is. The button on the windshield. There we go. Okay. All right. So I'm trying to hold this with one hand and do this. Okay. So here's the Batmobile, and when you push this up top, you can see the buzzsaw comes out the front. Very, very cool. These guys did a great job. I love Mezco Toys. They did some really great monster stuff. They did the silent screamers from back in the day. They were monster toys from old black and white horror films from maybe, I don't know, maybe it was 15, 20 years ago. I don't even remember at this point. But they did some great stuff, and this is phenomenal. So the goal is to get this open, get it on display, get some kind of uh, clear surrounding on it, some kind of clear box or something like that. That's absolutely phenomenal. So if you haven't checked it out, I would highly recommend you take a look at that and see where it's going. All right, now let's get to the other stuff. So the one thing that I have not done that I owe everybody, I just got so friggin' busy, was to announce the winner of the Star Trek Secret Hideout box from, let's see, from Randall Wall. So give me a second. Let me bring up to get it over here, over here, over here. 1 second, I have to take a look because because I put it somewhere. I put it on. All right. Let's go live. Let's go here, right here. Okay, here we go. One sec. Why do these some crazy people come on here? Okay. All right, so some very, very cool stuff. Okay, so take a look. All right, hang tight. There we go. Okay, so give me one sec. Let me put these into the little randomizer. Put everybody's name is in there. I'm just double checking, make sure I didn't miss anyone. Looks like everybody's name is in there. All right, let's hit the button. Boom, done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me get the box so I can show you guys. We announce who the winner is. The winner of this fantastic Star Trek Sci-Fi Classics box. It's wrapped in saran wrap from Randall. This is all done. They're all done by hand. Is George Cairns. So congratulations, George. Let's get a little round of applause. I should have had some applause ready. We could do that. Let's try that again. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do a little round of applause. Congratulations, George. You are the winner. So, George, I will be reaching out to you. I will send you a message. I will get your address, and we'll get this out in the mail to you right away. Sorry for the delay, everyone. I truly apologize. It was really unavoidable. It's been absolutely insane around here. But, George, congratulations. You are the winner. I will post it up on Migo Light, and we'll get that off to you ASAP. All right. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys have had some really good weeks here. The weather was beautiful today. Fantastic to get outside and cut the grass and clean up the yard a little bit after a really cold-ass winter. But hope you guys are out and doing your collections. Please feel free to post your collections up on Migo Like. Don't forget to check out the website, mymigolike.com. We're posting tons and tons of stuff. Guys are sending in all kinds of pictures, which is great. I have a ton of Halloween costumes from Ben Cooper and other places from the 70s put up there. Got a whole bunch in. Whatever you collect, do not hesitate to let us know what it is and send it in. We'd love to put your stuff up. We'd love everybody to see what you're collecting. No item is too small, too big, no collection too sparse or too full for us to all enjoy and share. That's what it's all about. And never feel timid about sharing what you love or loving what you share. We're all here to enjoy. The group is growing. We're very happy to see that. Everybody seems to be doing a really good job, keeping it together and sharing and discussing, and we really love that. Some of you guys are absolutely beyond talented. I can't even explain the amount of talent you guys have. Unbelievable. Keep posting your stuff. We love it. Whether you're collecting Migo-like action figures or you're collecting Hot Wheels cars or G.I. Joes or Big Gems or anything of the like, or Aurora models or knockoff Aurora models or whatever it may be, or Dollar Tree, Final Factor, whatever it is, please let us know. Please post your pictures. We want to know. This is how we expand our collection. If I give you guys kind of a quick round of all this shit that's in here, you can see there's stuff everywhere. I mean, there's just, this basement is just crazy with the kind of stuff. I know I've shown you guys this stuff before, but the point here is not to say, wow, look at my collection, how great it is. It's not what this is. This point is to say, look, all these things up here are all a result of you guys sharing your collections. Just sharing your collections and telling us, what you have, and it's brought me to other things like these crazy knockoff Mexican figures I have. I've never known about that. Any of this stuff, all these crazy things are here. Tony Mays, I even have Pez and everything else out there. Whatever you have, enjoy it. Here, this whole section over here I have of topper tigers. I would have never collected them. Somebody brought them to my attention, and then wound up putting 1, 2, 4 tanks together. The fifth one's on the way. This is just a place. Those 18-inch FTC superheroes over there. Right there. This is all stuff that you guys bring to our attention, to each other, so that we can share and so on. And that's, that's what it's all about. So we really want you guys to enjoy your collecting experience. We don't want anybody to be timid about showing their collections. Nobody is so great that they're better than everybody else with their collection. Although there's some people we found in other places that seem to feel that way, and that's not really what it's about. It's really about enjoying. So hope you guys are enjoying. Hope you guys are having a great weekend, and that's it. Peace.